This is Sebastian Middle Martinez for Fight Club Rush here with Glenn Mcveigh, who faces Missy Saristo at Fight Club Rush 12, Saturday, May 7th. And late replacement and also a late notice for you. Just getting the information was pretty late as well. How long have you known that were not going to face Saki Kambari as first was planned?
23 hours ago is when I found out, but I think my coaches found out maybe 2 days ago or so. But they know I don't really care about the opponent or don't really care about anything as long as I get to show up and just sling hands. I don't care.
Well, that's why we at Fight Club Rush, we're so happy to get you here, because that is the kind of fighter that you are. You step up to the challenges that many don't. For example, making your pro debut against Muhammad Mokaev, one of the most avoided fighters in the lighter divisions. How can you sort of describe your mentality heading into a fight for Swedish fans who may not be as familiar with you so far?
Yeah, well, my mentality is just go in to kill. I used to go in just to try and compete or for fun or this, but I just want to kill now, so I'm completely different, and I haven't fought in 7 months, so all the other fights don't matter. I just want to kill now, so that's my mentality from now, and that'll be till I finish my career.
That sounds like a recipe for a successful career, I'll tell you that. And so, Missy Saristo, obviously you haven't been able to prepare that much, but you did actually share a car ride and been pretty chummy with them so far, which, isn't necessarily the attitude that you've had with a lot of your previous opponents. No secret that you and Bilal Tupsayev probably won't be exchanging Christmas cards anytime soon, and you were going to face his teammate at All Stars. It seems like there might be a little bit of a fire between you and that team.
Yeah, well, I mean, the guys from All Stars clearly don't want the smoke. I mean, Machete pulled out with a fucking sickness. I've had worse going into fight days than I'm sure he had fucking a week out from the fight, so he's just a bitch. And then Bilal's a beast, but I'm gonna maul him pretty soon. And the guy I'm fighting, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hate the guy. As long as he's cool with me blowing his face off, then I couldn't give a fuck.
Does it feel a little bit different about fighting a guy who you had a positive relationship with, and then contrasting that with Saki Kambari, where there is that team not wanting the smoke, so to speak?
Not at all. I didn't see his face. The only reason I actually give a shit about Bilal or I give a shit about Machete is they talk shit. They think they are something, and then you show them that they're not. Whereas with this guy, I mean, he seems pretty humble and he seems like he knows I'm just gonna knock him out. So I think he's just showing up just to compete, and I'm showing up to kill. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, big difference there between those two. He's represented the Finnish national team of the IMAFs. You also have a very, a long career in amateur MMA, and I feel like it's something that's starting to get more and more recognized for mainstream fans, the importance of amateur MMA and building that experience. How essential would you say that the amateur scene has been to forming you as a fighter that you are today?
The amateur scene in Ireland is better than any of the IMAFs, in my opinion. So the people who have positive records or winning records at amateur in Ireland are better than some people who are 10-0 in the IMAFs, 15-0 in the IMAFs. So I don't really give a fuck how many fights he's had with shin pads on in a cage with a rash guard on. It's different when I'm slinging shin bone to the chin and the 4-ounce gloves. This completely different world. So I'm just ready to do it now. I just can't wait.
Do you think that is perhaps one of the biggest factors, the difference in amateur, or what would you say is the biggest factor heading into this that will lead you to victory?
100%. I mean, I've had 4 fights now against some of the best in the world. So, and I've held my own and I've won. You know what I mean? And with Bilal, I showed that I'm more than capable of winning. So, it's a completely different world which you can't understand unless you enter it. But he's entering my world now. So. That's it.
And as you mentioned, Bilal, a little bit of controversy to a fight. There was a point deduction, ended in a draw. Is that perhaps a fight that you'd like to run back with him?
Yeah. I was just competing to win. So, I was told by my friend who was doing my corner that I was up 2017 going into the third, which you could argue based off damage, but in my opinion, it was a draw. But my mentality is that was 7 months ago. It's a different human being. I just want to kill now, so it doesn't matter if I'm 2 rounds down. If I'm ahead in the fight, I'm going to blow chins off. So Bilal will be in danger the whole fight, not just when I want to compete with him. That will be the difference when I fight him again.
What happened during this past few months that made things change from competing to killing?
I have no idea. I just got real evil. Like, I really did just get evil. You know, I feel like in this sport you need to be evil. You know what I mean? You can't be friendly. You can't be slapping hands.
Nice guys finished last, right?
That's it. You said it, not me. So, I would say I'm a nice guy, but I would also say around this time is when I just want to do damage. You know what I mean? So, if you're not aiming to do damage, then get the fuck out of the sport, in my opinion.
Yeah, spoken like a true professional in terms of MMA. I dig it. And rounding off then, we at FCR, we've been really excited to get you here because we know what kind of fighter you are. But some of the mainstream Swedish fans might be seeing you for the first time stepping into the cage here on Saturday. What do you think they can expect from Glenn Mcveigh here at Fight Club Rush?
Expect violence, damage, excitement, and expect a show. I bring a show every time.
Well, there you have it. Violence, damage, and excitement in the most exciting promotion here in Scandinavia. Be sure to tune in when Glenn Mcveigh faces Missy Saaristo here at Fight Club Rush 12, May 7th. Thank you very much, and good luck in the fight.
Thank you, bro.